Market Outlook, Calendar Week 04. In CW03, the market was caught between macro data, politics, and positioning. Price action was less trend-driven and more shaped by short-term impulses. Risk appetite returned in phases, while the market remained sensitive to headlines that move US yields and the US dollar. As a result, we frequently saw rapid direction changes, an environment where timing and risk control matter more than high-conviction trades. Our research signals are designed to trade repeatable patterns in stable market regimes, not event risk. While CW03 did bring movement, there was not enough robust confirmation. Macro impulses, counter moves, and renewed repositioning alternated. In such a setting, the probability of false breakouts, mean reversions, and stop runs increases, especially in altcoins. For that reason, our signal stance remained neutral to avoid unnecessary trading activity in an uncertain regime. Structurally, the market remains BTC-led. Bitcoin dominance is around 59%, indicating that liquidity is still flowing more into Bitcoin as the quality anchor than into the broader altcoin risk curve. At the same time, sentiment has improved. The fear and greed index is around 50. Neutral. Neutral means opportunities, yes, but sentiment can shift quickly if macro data or headlines tighten financial conditions. This week brings several potential volatility catalysts. Particularly relevant is the UK CPI for December on Wednesday, January 21st, 7 o'clock confirmed. Inflation surprises usually don't impact Bitcoin directly, but rather through rates, currencies, and global risk appetite. When yields and the USD rise, altcoins often react more sensitively. In risk-on phases, they tend to outperform disproportionately. In addition, central bank signals and growth indicators matter. Meeting accounts, minutes, as well as flash PMIs toward the end of the week can shift the growth versus inflation narrative. For Bitcoin, this often acts as a sentiment filter. For Ethereum and altcoins, it can quickly become a volatility driver because derivatives positioning and liquidity effects are more pronounced there. On top of that, token unlocks in CW04 represent localized supply risk. Larger releases can create short-term selling pressure or at least thin out order books. Combined with macro events, this increases the likelihood of sharp wicks and false breakouts, especially in projects with tighter liquidity. At the same time, political and regulatory uncertainty remains elevated. Trump's announced cap on credit card loan interest rates at 10%, with a deadline around January 20th, could increase stress in the US. Banking system as margins, lending activity, and refinancing conditions come under pressure. Uncertainty also persists regarding the trajectory of Trump's tariff policy, as the Supreme Court has not yet issued a decision on a key tariff case. And for the digital assets, there is the unresolved outcome around the Digital Asset Market Clarity Act. Delays and political debate keep regulatory risk priced in, especially for US-related narratives. Together with geopolitical developments, this creates an environment in which liquidity can shift quickly. For CW04, we therefore remain selective. We only develop research signals when three conditions align. First, clear market structure, breakout, trend, or clean range. Second, confirmed liquidity, stable spreads, transparent volume profiles. And third, a calmer event window in which data and political shocks do not overwhelm technical signals. In practice, this means focusing on selected swing setups with clear invalidation levels, conservative position sizing, and a clear priority on capital preservation. We only deploy signals where risk, reward, and market mechanics are transparent, not simply because the market is loud. This post does not constitute investment advice and contains neither a recommendation nor an invitation to buy or sell crypto assets or other financial instruments. The analyses and assessments of quantum data analytics are provided solely for informational and research purposes. Any investment decision is made independently and at the sole risk of each client. Strategies may be adjusted, delayed, or fully suspended at any time depending on market conditions. Quantum data analytics, analytical, strategic, innovative,